Hi, and welcome to Sunday with Mike, show number 93. On today's show, we'll cover basic DJ lighting, body language, urban dictionary, and audio formats explained. Grab some coffee and join me. I'll be right back. Hi, and welcome back. One of our Sunday with Mike Facebook group members wanted to know what my basic DJ lighting package is. So before I answer that question, I must throw out this little disclaimer. DJs are never going to agree on what actual lighting fixtures you should have that would qualify as, quote, basic lighting, right? So let's start with, why do we need any lighting at all? I mean, after all, you were hired to be a DJ, not a lighting guy. But to do your job as a DJ, you do bring extension cords, and we don't consider ourselves an electrician either, right? So I think we can all agree that basic lighting is needed, but why do we need it? Notice I said we, as in DJs, not the client. You want to have at least some basic dance floor lighting with every one of your events because it improves the odds that more people will actually dance. Because now you're able to turn down the room lighting a little bit more than if you didn't have any dance floor lighting at all. This makes you look better as a DJ because it will encourage more people to dance, and it feeds right into our egos of being a DJ because we're seeing more people on the dance floor. When DJs get tired of something, they tend to make negative comments about those items. It doesn't matter if it's a song or equipment. I mean, how many times have you heard a DJ complain about having to play a certain song because as far as they're concerned, it's old, but the guests keep asking for those songs? Take, for example, the term that's been given to this light as the spin and puke. I don't understand why DJs have decided to call certain type of lighting that I happen to love spin and puke. It's really called a vertigo or a mushroom light, and I have yet to see any of my lights or my clients start puking when I use it. But why do I use it? It's cheap, it's inexpensive, it doesn't take much room, and it gives me basic lighting for each of my events. If the client wants more extensive lighting, we're certainly going to accommodate those needs, but this simple lighting fixture is free. It comes with all of our packages. The clients love it, but the DJs, not so much. But I'm not playing for DJs. So my advice is this. Have a basic light that is included in every event that you do without any additional cost to your client. I don't care which light you choose, it doesn't matter, just as long as you have one thrown into the package for free. Then you can always offer upgraded lighting options that your clients can select if they want to. This way, you'll always have basic lighting to help you keep your dance floors more active.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Today I wanted to discuss body language and why this is such an important topic for you as a DJ. Many times we have to interact with people in the course of doing business, and it really does help you if you pay attention to their body language when you're talking to them. Let's take a sales meeting as an example. If you see them there with their arms crossed and they're listening to you, do you think that's a good sign or a bad sign? It's actually a bad sign. It means that they're closed. They're not really interested in what you're saying. And that one was pretty easy and straightforward, but there's a lot of times where it won't be that obvious, and you'll have to work harder to read between the lines. So what about when someone comes up to you while you're DJing? Are you reading their body language while they're making a request or asking you about whatever they're wanting to talk to you about? It's helped me many times with my events, because if you can detect that someone isn't really wanting a song but trying to be funny by asking for it, you can simply not play the song, or you can go ask your client about it before playing. I'll never forget one wedding that I was DJing for, and a guy came up to me with a smirk on his face, and he asked me to play the song Gold Digger. It just didn't feel right. So I went over and I talked to the bride about it, and it made her day that I didn't play the song and was actually thoughtful enough to come by and talk to her about it. It seems that that particular guest didn't care for the bride and was trying to use me to get that song to send a message. So to help you hone your body language skill reading, I highly recommend watching a Jerry Springer show called Baggage. It comes on late at night in my area, and it's a dating show, but you'll find it to be a goldmine when it comes to watching people's expressions and reactions. The more you practice this skill, the better you will become. By paying attention to people's reactions, you'll book more events, you'll have happier clients, and generally feel better about things because you're no longer counting on the spoken word alone. Have you ever seen one post some initials or a weird word and you have absolutely no idea what it means? I know I have. For example, what am I saying with this statement? Quote, dab me up, end quote. What does that mean? It means to greet someone with a handshake or a high five. With today's social media and fast-paced world, we're all exposed to more and more slangs and abbreviations. So enter my favorite weapon for trying to keep it up, and it's called Urban Dictionary. You can go to their website at urbandictionary.com and look up any word or initials that somebody may post, or you can download their free app for your smartphone. In either case, you'll be all caught up with the latest and greatest slang being thrown around without feeling like you're left out of the loop. I'm going to put the link down in the description column for you down below. You know, there are so many audio formats out there, it can be quite confusing to understand it all, especially if you're new to the business. Recently, Brian Warren, who is a longtime friend of the show, shared a link with me, and it was a video that did a really good job of explaining the different formats, and in a way that didn't make you feel like you were dumb and it didn't confuse you. It was really well done. So it doesn't make any sense for me to try and recreate a wheel when there's already one there waiting for you, and this guy did a really good job. So we're just going to go ahead and share the link in the description down below for you. I want you to take a moment and go watch this 6-minute video. Look for the link down below that's called Audio Formats and click on that. I highly recommend it. Special thanks to Brian for sharing that one with me. If you find a golden nugget video or website that you'd like to share with me, go ahead and PM me the link. If it has mass appeal and it's done really well, we'll add it to one of our future shows. So that's going to be our show for today. I hope you'll share it with some of your friends and give me your thoughts down in the comment section down below, and be sure to give us a thumbs up. We're still saving a seat for everybody in the Sunday with Mike Facebook group. I hope you'll join us there, and we'll see you here next week.